Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my May flip through June 2020 plan with me bullet journal video. Anyway, let's just get started. So on the left here is my title page, very self-explanatory, and then my one-page calendar. Normally people like to do the two-page calendar. I just find that it works better for me for the one page, for the time being at least. And so here the colored stuff are my events, so it's easy to see, and then corresponding numbers to the dates and my events. Here is week 1 of my bullet journal spread. Usually I have, before the weekly spreads, I usually have a habit tracker and then something different on this side. It's always changing on this side. So anyway, but I decided to opt out for that because I was transitioning from Ottawa back home in Toronto, so that's why I just left it as a weekly spread, and yeah, trying to get used to the new routine that I'm having here. So here we have the events, my tasks, and the activity that I have done. So this is something new that I usually do. So for example, this helps me track the hourglass challenge, for example. Here, I have my meal plan. It's empty because I don't have to plan my meals anymore. Well, at least not anymore. But we'll see what happens in June. Here, we have my week 2 and my favorite spread of them all, just because of the space here. It's just bigger, and so I can write more things that I want in there. So here is my events. Written in red, so anything that you see in red is my events, and then the boxes are just the more important tasks, and here they used to be bullet points, but now they're just check marks or arrows. Those are my activity, so pretty much nothing has changed. So for the rest of the May flip through, I will be doing a voiceover because I heard my mom coming up and I was shy. So this is one of my least favorite spreads because of how small the boxes were. Now onto the June plan with me portion of the video. This bullet journal spread was suggested by my eldest sister, and it is honeybees, or more specifically homage to the honeybees. And I actually really like the title page from the May plan with me near the beginning of the video, so I decided to just keep that kind of layout of the title page and just added some honeycombs on the top right corner and the bottom left. All these inspirations of the honeycomb and the bee that you'll see later on was from Pinterest, so pretty much I just searched up bees on Pinterest, and then it showed me a list of actually scary pictures of bees because I don't like bugs at all. And I will link all of the pictures or not link, I will just post it right here and here. So the color theme for this month is this kind of yellowy tone, more so golden yellow, but not pretty much this. The lighting in here makes it a lot darker than it is in natural lighting. And it is the Tombow dual brush pen in the pastel palette. And I will link all of the stationery that I've used in this video down in the description box below. Similar to the May plan with me, I'm gonna put my one-page calendar beside my title page. I just find that it's more convenient for me, and I just usually use the one-page calendar more so than the two-page, as I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Per each day of the week, each banner has 3 spaces horizontally and 1 space vertically, and for each box, for what I'm drawing right now, it's a 3x3 box, so 3 space by 3 space. And my calendar starts from the left, 2 spaces from the left, and then leaving 3 spaces empty for the right side of the calendar. Now I'm drawing a big box with 1 space from the left, leaving 1 space from the right of the box empty, and leaving a space on the bottom empty. And pretty much this is where I'll list all my events. I used to put a goals and an events on that, so I'll split that box in half, but we'll see. I don't know if I will be doing that for the month of June. I can always edit that in or just change my mind as the month goes on. Different from my May calendar, I had one color to just assign to all events that I had in May, but this is going to be different. For June, I'm going to go back to what I usually do, which is assigning a color to each need, I guess. Pretty much, I would have a color assigned for personal events, and I have a color assigned to school, due dates, deadlines, etc. And then I would have a color assigned to both, which means if a school and a personal event happens at the same time, then I would use that specific color to just distinguish that. And finally, we have the weekly spread. I've already sketched out 80% of the weekly spread because my camera ran out of batteries, and in order to film the last part, which is the final flip through of June 2020, I need the sunlight. Here I'm drawing a line, leaving a space at the top, and for my June 1st to 7th title of the weekly spread, it takes up 2 spaces vertically. Here I'm drawing boxes for my weekly events. So it is 6 by 5, so 6 horizontally and 5 spaces vertically per box. For the weekly tasks, horizontally we have 17 spaces and then 9 spaces vertically, including the banner, which is the days of the week. I like to put a mini calendar anywhere on my weekly spread so that I know which week we're on. So for example, we're on week 1 of June, so I like to kind of gauge where I am, and yeah, it's just a nice indicator. Usually I would have a habit tracker on its separate page, its own page, one page, but I find that I like this kind of mini habit tracker for the week rather than just a whole page, at least for the time being. So that's what I'm doing right now. I have one for 9:30 a.m., which means that I want to be up by 9:30 a.m. I have a vitamin D, so whether it be taking vitamin D supplements or just going out to get some vitamin D, and floss, because I'm not much of a flosser. I forgot to mention, I also have a next week right under the habit tracker. So next week is just my events for what I plan on doing or whatever I need to be reminded of next week, but I will jot it down for this week so I'm always constantly reminded what's going to happen next week. As for the spacing for habit tracker and next week, it runs horizontally 8 spaces. And for this side, I usually have a meal plan there, but for the time being I left it blank because I'm not sure if I want to put the meal plan there or if I'm going to put a quote there, so we'll see. And that is my June 2020 plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video or enjoyed this theme, I guess. I enjoy it. I like it. It was really fun to do. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye! No, not vlog. Video. Oops.